Greetings, Mr. Dmitry.
Greetings, Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon, what is your current time?
My current time is 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah.
2000. Dr.
Yes,
Dmitry.
that's quite interesting. My smartphone shows me 6 p.m. time. My laptop shows 7 p.m. time. But the time is correct, right?
No, your time is not correct. The correct time in world 2000 right now.
20:00.
I guess so.
What is the current set time? Set time. I mean Central European time. Yeah, yes, that's correct.
All right.
Then we are waiting for our dear guests,
Yes, yes.
participants,
I'd
and all these nice people.
I'd
who
my
come.
mate.
Sorry?
I'd my mate. It is a Cockney accent. I've been
Uh,
to London recently, so I
uh,
had a chance to practice my Cockney accent.
Cockney accent.
Cockney. I'd means all right in Cockney accent.
Wow,
Yes,
fascinating.
yes.
Yes. No, I know only Russian accent.
All right.
Yeah,
All right then.
as most of us.
Окей.
Mhm.
Сейчас звонок проведем и пойду в качалку. Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
I'm sorry, Daniel, but since you're the only participants here, or you were a second ago,
It's
you are in the center of our attention.
Maria, hello also. Not
Hello, Maria.
Daniel, not just Daniel, but okay. Okay, let's wait 3 to 5 more minutes and then start.
Yes. I'm happy to announce. Uh, so we have our another participant, Dmitry Prokofiev, and it seems he attached his Discord to his team. So he's translating his you can see which game he's playing right now. Spellforge 2 Anniversary Edition. And he were playing for the last 3 hours.
Ah, great. Great to
I,
know.
I had the same problem in my bachelor studies with my supervisor. We
Ah,
Discord to talk, and one day he, I had a question to him, and he said he answered that he has no time. He's really busy, and and right after that he started fucking playing World of Tanks. True story.
nice. But you need to respect his time because it is a time
I do respect, sure.
for, for relax.
I haven't before, but when I became supervisor, I finally understood him.
Yeah. Okay. One additional minute. And in fact, I today I even show you a couple of slides.
Nah.
Uh, the slides, some of you actually already seen because these are exactly the slides from the presentation of the first day. But today we will uh, deep into details regarding this particular slide. Because as I promised in my announcement, we need to understand, and I need to understand that you understand the deep end goal of this challenge, devoted to systematic analysis of different aging theories, culminating with writing a paper, a systematic review on existing aging theories. And maybe after that, if we succeed in our systematization efforts, we'll write one more article about composite, absolutely new aging theory that uh, take the best from existing ones. Okay, my name is Dmitry Krukov. Hello, everyone. Daniel, Maria, Dima Prokofiev, Blue Power Hydro. Blue Power Hydro. Hmm. Now he's evidently hello. Uh, okay. Let me run slideshow. Probably you don't see.
We
Yes.
see it very well.
Okay. Uh, yes, guys. When we designed this hackathon, we our goal was our initial goal, even before this hackathon was designed, was to find a theory that is constructive. What does mean constructive? In simple words, it's just quantitative and mechanistic. Uh, by quantitative, what I mean exactly? By quantitative, I mean that theory provides a quantitative description of itself. It means that you can calculate something by some approach and predict or describe an existing aging phenomenon. One of such phenomena of aging is the mortality, human mortality curve, is the distribution of human lifetimes, for example, which is known to be a Gompertz law. Uh, Gompertz law, it's not very hard to understand because I believe you see Gompertz law. It looks like this. You see that amount of people across time decreases by some specific curve, which is the survival curve, and this specific curve of B's, or I would say, can be well described by Gompertz law, which is the exponential mortality law. Uh, and this this is like quantitative things that I believe theory must be able to predict. On the other hand, we have our theory has to be mechanistic. And this is a very crucial requirement for theory because there are not dichotomy, sorry. There are two possible options for constructing theory. You can consider aging process, aging phenomenon as a pure abstraction, as for example, aging of a car or aging of a building. Just aging exists, but without mechanistic, microscopic understanding how this process occurs. And when I require mechanistic, the aging theory to be mechanistic, I require we provide a detailed molecular biological description of this aging. What happens on the level of molecules? What happens with DNA? What happens with proteins? What happens with cell membranes? What happens with our metabolites that flows in our blood? This is what I mean by quantitative mechanistic. To check if your theory quantitative or mechanistic, yes, you need to answer this 9 question in principle, but this 9 question contain the contain these sorry, some of these questions uh, are checklist for aging theory to be constructive. But more specifically, these questions address to the following or check theory to the following four criteria. These criteria, by the way, are very similar to the questions maybe some of you already started to answer with your large language models or by by your hands, by your brains. These are the following four criteria. The good aging theory, the constructive aging theory, should provide biomarkers explaining maximal lifespan of different species. What can be such a biomarker? For example, it can be a weight of an animal. You know well, I believe, you know well that the larger animal, the longer he will live, he or she will live. And this is a trivial example of biomarker, the weight of an animal. And the good theory should provide at least such a biomarker or explain why this biomarker is relevant for predicting animal lifespan. Why larger animals live longer than smaller ones. Another, another criteria, the second one, theory must explain mortality within a species. Uh, the example of biomarkers explaining mortality within species, I don't know, maybe thousands of biomarkers exist. These biomarkers cover different realms from epigenetic biomarkers to clinical biomarkers. For example, the systolic blood pressure, which you can measure by tonometer, by yes, this device which you can face in any doctor's visit. Uh, this biomarker, systolic blood pressure, is very predictive to human lifespan. And good aging theory, in principle, could refer to this biomarker, could explain why this biomarker is so predictive. Maybe this biomarker, yes, it is more in the realm of cardiology, but in principle, why not? We know that with aging, our vessels change, our kidneys change, our humoral regulation by hypothalamus and pituitary glands also change. And good aging theory, in principle, can explain these changes. And there exist aging theories that already explain these changes. Why not use? Why we do not? We shouldn't check these theories on these criteria. The third criteria, of course, good aging theory, constructive aging theory, must predict a testable longevity intervention. It means that the theory must point, you need to overexpress this gene or these 5 genes, or you need to take these drugs to improve lifespan. Or at least the good aging theory can say, look, guys, you need to improve your DNA reparation mechanisms to live much longer than you live now. And this will be very constructive. Okay, we should somehow improve our DNA reparation mechanisms. We can think about this. We might start searching ways, searching pathways that we could affect with small molecule drugs or genetic interventions to improve DNA repair mechanisms. And some theory provide this. And these theories, it means that these theories are better than theories that do not provide testable longevity intervention. And of course, the final criterion, the theory must be mechanistic, not phenomenological. What I mean by that, I mean that the theory must explain the aging phenomenon in terms of molecular pathways and biochemistry. not in abstract terms like vital capacity, entropy loss, loss of stability, loss of resilience, accumulation or loss of information, and so on and so forth. Uh, Good aging theory must point us to the concrete pathways, and this is maybe surprising, but maybe for some of you uh, who already overcome the first task of our hackathon, probably if you look up through those papers, maybe you know that in fact there are theories of aging that are quite mechanistic. And this, if the theory is mechanistic, it is better than the theory is phenomenological. Phenomenological theory means that, well, aging is super complicated and abstract, and I will, uh, yes, I don't bother how it's work. I just write some statistical relation explaining describing this, and it's okay. And that's I did my best. This is the failure mode in defining aging theory. The good practice in defining aging theory is defining molecular pathways, even if there are 100 pathways which you need to define. Okay, and how our hackathon relates to all this stuff. Uh, our hackathon, as follows from this pipeline, is quite a preliminary step to the building such or searching or finding such a constructive theory. Because by listing and thoroughly classifying all such theories, by gathering them and answering to a specific question, to specific questions, yes, we understand if the theory good, if it's constructive, if it can fulfill our criteria. On the first task, you collected such aging theories by collecting articles, relevant articles, of course, and collect them as many as possible. The second task of a hackathon was to extract data trying to answer specific questions, which in principle already can give us understanding if the theory able to pass our criteria or not. And you see that by accomplishing first and second task, we are still far from the writing systematic review on aging theories or article on aging theories, understanding which aging theory is good, but it is already quite much. This is already quite two very important and necessary steps for preparing such an article. So I hope best of you will accomplish enough, and I hope that today I will be able to give you enough motivation to do that and win in this hackathon, achieve not only money but paper offership, which is super important because um, science of aging, geroscience, is currently is I would say not in the best situation. We need to apply more computational approaches. We need to introduce more rigorous, strict computational methodology into this geroscience, and we need to define strict criteria for better communication between scientists. And this systematic review on theory of aging is such a first step and possibly first maybe this will be a milestone which allows other researchers in aging uh, better understand aging, by the way, and construct good theories, construct good experiment that will address a particular theory. Check this theory and give us answers regarding that. Currently, I hope some of you already passed task one. If it is not so, please don't worry. Some of you, as I know, some of you just recently form a team. So in principle, it's okay. Task one is not super complicated, and in principle, by understanding the pipeline, it is possible to accomplish task one in 1 or 2 days. And in fact, task two even simpler. If you already collected a bunch of articles uh, from the task one, for example, several thousands of articles about aging theories, the task two, in principle, with prompts and properly asked questions, can be accomplished within 1 day, maybe additional 2 days. From today, we have I guess 7 days before hackathon ends. If I'm not mistaken, this is 22nd uh, October. Simon, please fix me if I'm not correct.
I think the last day is the 22, October 22. So we have
October.
5 more days.
5 more days, but maybe October 22, anywhere on Earth time.
Yes,
Yes,
6 days.
yes, uh, yes, almost 6 days. I believe even you are at start now, you in principle have enough time for accomplishing all of this. So I motivate you to accomplish it. Uh, so in principle, this is currently all I wanted to say in the first block of our meeting. I will stop sharing my screen and I want to talk with you guys. Uh, we are starting to questions and answers session. Please don't hesitate asking questions. Uh, these questions are important, and the most important of them will be included in our Google Doc. But maybe Google Doc is not so much detailed as you would expect, so it is a chance to ask questions now and get as many details as you need. Let's go.
Dmitry said that you shouldn't worry if you haven't finished your paper collection exercise yet. And I think you actually should worry. If you haven't yet collected your papers, if you haven't finished that in the last week, right? Then you don't have much time because you still need to do the part two. So please hurry up if you haven't done that yet, okay? Thank you. We
Yeah.
are ready to answer your questions.
We are playing good cop and bad cop. Yeah. As usual.
Hello. If I may ask, before it was written like we would have 15, we would provide 15 example of agent papers, and I can see only 5 of them. Am I missing something, or it's going to be 5?
Yes, I answered this question because uh, there was a mistake in 15 instead of 5. The right number is 5. We provided 5 papers for training for understanding our reasoning, approximate understanding our reasoning in labeling different articles. So you will receive only 5 articles for training, like for better prompting of your LLMs, and 10 articles will be hidden, and 10 articles are labeled and will be provided after the validation procedure. Yes, and this hidden we will also publish this hidden set, but after the end of the hackathon.
Okay,
In
thank you.
total, yes, there are 15 articles in total, but only 5 are open. Oh yes, questions and yeah, Maria said hi. By the way, if you can also ask questions in the chat. Okay, that's quite fast. We If you don't have question, then let's move to the third block of our meeting. I want you to briefly describe your current progress, just to uh, not with details, but those of you who come to this meeting, please just describe us where you are staying right now. You already accomplished task one and task two, didn't accomplish any of them. Where are you guys? Please, one by one, for example, Daniel, you're first. Could you please just share us with your progress, with your current progress?
Yes, hello. Sorry, I signed up as I don't know what term you use, but not as a participant, but as you have like another option in the registration for the hackathon where I could be like someone listening but not participating, right? So that's I'm not really participating in the hackathon, but you know, like auditing or listening in. You know,
Yeah,
you know what
like a
what I'm
spectator.
talking about?
Got it. Got it. Like a spectator.
Like a spectator? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, Dima. I just read task one. I've collected the articles. I started doing the processing. Great. I don't know if I can ask you how many articles. Just could you just say if this more than 1,000? Just yes or no.
Yes.
Yes. This is good. This is good. Actually, I don't know the right answer here. I my approximate estimate, like 5 or 10,000. But in reality, I don't know the answer. Maybe it's much less than this number. So great to hear from you, Dima. Miguel, could you please share with us your results? Okay. Yes. Sorry, can't mic. Yes, you can in principle just write in the chat like Dima did. Then we have yes, Maria. What about you?
Yeah, sure. So today we finally made a team. So we had a first call with our team to drop down all the tasks we have to do. So we are in the beginning.
Okay. I am playing as a good cop today, so I believe you have time to succeed. Yes, but Simon would say, "Hurry up," and as I can't beat this. Yes, you need to hurry up, but you have a chance. Okay. In principle, I see that we did that in a half of hour. Nice progress, very rapidly. Yes, I see that at least two maybe even 3 of teams are not with us here today. Maybe they are so busy they run their LLMs, collect more papers. Who knows? Maybe they just didn't find time. I think we need to ask them manually through the chat, Simon. Okay. Then, guys, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening my short presentation, my motivation speech, if it was so. Then we are wrapping up.
Thank you,
Thank
Dima.
you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.